Hello guys, and today we're going to be going over a devlog. I guess this would be devlog 0, I guess we could say. And today I'm just going to be announcing a few things. For one, I'm going to get the most asked question out of the way. Am I still going to be doing mods? Am I still working on the mods? I'm sure everyone wants to know. And on just like on Discord, that I've been answering people. I am still working on the mods. I do still plan to do everything I have planned. The bleach mod is still coming. It just might take a little bit longer than what I want it to take. This is something I've been doing in my free time. Currently, the mod team because I do have a team that specifically works on my mods for RimWorld, and a lot of the team is just on hold right now. I know some people are really busy. Some pretty key people too, not just artists and everything, are pretty busy. I'm pretty busy myself, but I did write out a bunch of things for them to do. So really, it's more or less just us getting together and doing those things as we've been doing, just kind of getting everything that we need done together, because there are some pretty key figures, and they're the people that help make the framework and everything, and they kind of keep the wheels moving and keep everything's pretty smooth. So on that note, things are still being worked on, just a little bit slower, but I would like to announce officially my newest project outside of RimWorld, which I'm very excited to say. As you can see here, we are in Unity. If you don't know what Unity looks like, this is Unity, and I have some videos to show you. Right now, I can't show you I'm going to show you the test and stuff, because this is like a devlog 0, so this is kind of like a sneak peek behind the hood and everything of what we're doing. But I'm going to be doing monthly versions of these. This will be counting as September's devlog number 0, whatever the hell you want to call it. And I will be making another devlog very soon, actually, for October. So that'll be devlog number 1. And I'm mostly going to just go over our design documents and our overview of the game and the game ideas. This is just showing you what we have. And this has only been about, I want to say, 2 months of work of what we've had. And I'm going to just put up some videos that we have, because I can't pull up some of the game objects here. I have to sync my Blender with Unity. But in any case, I can show you what I do have. So first and foremost, we do have a placeholder sprite. And the placeholder sprite is what we're using now just to kind of test things. But we also do have our own sprite being made. And for those of you that understand Unity and everything, we do need, everything kind of, how everything that the sprite encompasses, every state that the sprite encompasses, it's almost like facial animation mod for RimWorld. They have a sleeping face, they have a face when they're eating, they have a face when they're angry, or when they're drafted, I should say. So the same thing for the sprite. We need a sprite for jumping, a sprite for combat, a sprite for casting spells, a sprite for being stunned, a sprite for death. And all of these things have to come together, because our sprite is, cut up. So our sprite arms and head are separated from the actual body, and then the game itself puts that together. And this makes it so our combat animations will be a little more fluid, and we can kind of do some pretty cool effects and animations like that when you're playing the game. And that's why we decided on that design choice. So I do have a placeholder sprite. This is not our final version of what the sprite will look like, but this is just kind of like a placeholder for now. I do have a great artist that is working on a sprite for us, and hopefully we will see more of that sprite in the near future. And as we go forward, we'll just kind of be releasing things. But it's nice to have something that is just for this game, and not just kind of like a Ragnarok Online placeholder sprite, or whatever game we got this from. This will be more of a, something that is for us, for our game. And it just makes the game feel real. And I think people definitely, I personally like to see things that are just for this game. I like to see, just like in my mods, I have animations that are just straight from my mod, and things that happen only in my mods, which is pretty hard to do. RimWorld has like 4,000, 5,000 mods. And it's pretty hard to make things that another mod just doesn't do already. So I like to try to fish for unique effects, or at least rare effects, something that you don't see in other mods, things that happen. And I really want to bring those ideas to the table in a game that we're going to be creating. So I really hope you guys enjoy this little sneak peek of what we're going to be doing. Like I said, this is just number 0, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But devlog number 1, we're going to actually get into the story, backstory, overview, some game mechanics, a little bit of everything. Obviously, people will have questions. Not everything is set in stone. We're kind of just trying to get little by little, like, okay, let's have a player that can fight something, and then we will go from there and start getting into depth systems. We do have a basic broad idea of how we want things to go, and I have some pretty, even in my head, I have some pretty fine-tuned details of how things go, but I know I don't want to getting into detail-oriented things until we have a solid structure. Just like how RimWorld is the base game for all of the mods that work on it, I'm going to need a base game, and then kind of just like any mod would do, essentially change that game to make it fit what I want it to do in a finer detail, if that makes sense. I'm trying to speak to you guys from a modding perspective, because you guys understand that, and that's just, most of you people are here for RimWorld modding experience. I understand that. So, but this is something that I'll be doing, and I'll be updating you guys on it month by month, and I hope you guys are definitely on board with it. Just would be awesome to have a lot of you play this game eventually when it comes out and stuff like that. I'm not going to promise that this game is going to be out even in a year or 2 years. I would say give it 3 years, and I'll probably have maybe an alpha out or an early release or something like that. I do know that I would like to integrate stuff from Patreon and my Discord. So the first players in the game, if I do have an alpha or pre-alpha build going or something like that, and if I do get a server going, the people that are going to be testing it are going to be probably Patreon and Discord members first and foremost, because you guys have been so supportive with everything, and it's just been great. And last thing I'm going to even mention about the whole entire game is that I'm not here to try to make $1 million. I know I'm probably not going to, or anything close. I would love to make a game that's kind of represents the old school kind of gaming, which is kind of dead in a way, because a lot of people that aren't my age or older aren't even going to understand what I'm saying right now. But essentially, I'd like to make a game that has 0 pay to win, 0 pay for anything. I don't even want cosmetics to be paid for, just because I think everything should be housed within the game. I'd like you to join the game and feel like you're a part of a living world. And if you want something, you can go out and get it or buy it, etc. Think of like any anime where they were like sent off into a game world and they kind of have to do everything on their own. Log Horizon kind of hits the spot right there for me. That's kind of, I just want people to immerse themselves in the game. It's not an RP game by any sense of the matter, but at the same time, when you log into the game and you go to craft something or buy something and everything, just a big screen where you're shoving your credit card numbers in to get something, even if it's a cosmetic that you really like, just kind of takes it out for me, and I don't want to do that. Obviously, I have not thought of a pay model yet. I definitely want to make the game after 3 years of working on it, maybe probably thousands of hours and hard work and sweat. I definitely want to make it so it's going to cost something. I don't know how much. I don't know if it's going to be an ongoing cost. I do know that servers aren't cheap. I could if I have 100 people on my game concurrently every day that are extremely happy with the game and just never want to stop playing this game, I would be completely happy if just server costs were covered. That would make me, that I don't need to make a profit. I just want to make something that it's not going to obviously be draining my bank account, but at the same time still make people happy. Even if at the end of the year my take home was 0 every year from a fantastic game, I would be happy just knowing that people are happy playing it. But on that note, that's all I'm going to say for now. Until the next devlog, I'll catch you guys next time. Any thoughts or comments, you can leave them on this video. You can at me in the Discord if you need any questions about this. If there's enough draw for this, I guess, idea and as we do go about things and everything, then I will make a separate channel so that people can start to talk about the game more and everything. And as we develop, I definitely will be dropping more. And if people really, really are interested and want to see more of what we're doing and what we have between devlogs, I'll probably have a little announcement channel just like I do for the mods, and we can do that. And once again, I guess I'm still, I hate ending videos, but I never know what to say. But I do want to add something special for the patrons that have been supporting me this whole time. In the end, even if you guys are only supporting for the mods, I still appreciate it more than anything. And eventually, when we comes time to it, I definitely will be giving out something special for you guys. But anyway, thank you for everything, and thank you for watching this long. And I'll catch you guys in hopefully soon. Hopefully, I'll have some announcement for the mods and everything else very soon. School has been killing me. This video was supposed to be out a month ago, but I had a test, and I have another test tomorrow. And yeah, just trying to live life. See ya.